Welcome to Thought Reel, where we dive in and share wisdom freely. Subscribe if you haven't and hit the notification bell. New videos are uploaded daily, exploring our lives, love, reality and more. We are happy to have you here and look forward to your comments and suggestions. Have you ever paused to ponder the role of responsibility in your life? This can open the door to a world of introspection. Responsibility, a term we often casually throw around, holds far more significance in our lives. It's the defining part of our daily routines, decisions, and interactions. Yet its true essence remains elusive to many. Responsibility carries a dual nature. On one hand, it is the weight of obligations we bear as part of our roles in society. On the other, it's a liberating force, offering agency and control over our actions and their consequences. It's easy to believe that responsibility is merely about fulfilling duties or ticking off tasks on a to-do list. However, true responsibility runs deeper. It is accountability, integrity, and the ability to respond effectively. Let's explore a common misconception of responsibility, the illusion of control. The illusion of control is a fascinating psychological phenomenon. It's the tendency for human beings to overestimate their ability to control events in their lives. This illusion manifests in various ways, from the gambler who believes they can influence a roll of the dice to the entrepreneur who fears being out of control and then micromanages their business to death. But where does this illusion stem from? It is rooted in a need for stability and predictability. We naturally crave predictability to feel safe when life feels beyond our control. If we are faced with the uncertainty of life and we lack confidence or the ability to respond, sometimes we artificially inflate our sense of control to cope with this discomfort. This illusion, however, has a profound impact on our lives. When we think we are in control of life rather than responding to it, we tend to overload ourselves under the guise of responsibility. This causes stress, burnout, and a sense of overwhelming pressure. Consider a parent who believes they must control every aspect of their child's life. They dictate their child's activities, friends, and even future career, believing this is responsibility. They are confusing control for responsibility, leading to heightened stress and anxiety for both themselves and their child. They are not responding to their child's actual needs, which is what their actual responsibility is. Or imagine a manager who feels the need to control every detail of their employees' work. They micromanage, second-guess, and overanalyze, believing they are being responsible. They create a stressful work environment, stifling creativity and innovation, and in the end, drive away quality team members. These examples illustrate how the illusion of control can take over our everyday lives, masquerading as responsibility, making everything harder than it should be. While we can take responsibility for our actions and decisions, we cannot control all outcomes. We can, however, respond. Recognizing this distinction is a crucial step towards mitigating the negative effects of this common confusion. This allows us to focus on what we can truly influence, alleviating stress and fostering a healthy perspective on responsibility. Now, for a moment, let's get into the moral compulsion of responsibility. At the heart of responsibility lies inherent morality, the inner voice that nudges us to pick up litter even when no one is watching. We feel this moral compulsion because we are wired to live in communities. This kind of responsibility benefits the group as a whole, and we are responsive to that need. Imagine a world where each of us acts on moral compulsion, a world where each individual takes responsibility for their actions. This is not a utopian dream. It's a possibility that starts with each one of us responding correctly to our moral compulsions. Let's think about this. Consider the volunteer at the local animal shelter who is only there because they feel a moral compulsion to do so, or the co-worker who works late to finish a project not out of fear of consequence but out of a sense of responsibility to the needs of their team. These small, everyday decisions reflect the moral compulsion of responsibility. They create a ripple effect, inspiring others to act responsibly, shaping the moral fabric of society. Remember, each one of us holds the power to shape our society, starting with acknowledging and responding to needs as they arise, not by trying to control your whole world. Responsibility is your ability to respond, and you can build confidence in that ability through real engagement with the world around you. We all have duties and obligations that we must fulfill. Sometimes we may feel overwhelmed or unsure of our abilities. In these moments, we need to remember that responsibility is not about perfection. It's about making the effort, doing the best we can with what we have. To strengthen our sense of responsibility, we can use external resources like technology and community to help us manage our tasks and obligations. Build confidence through small successes. Prioritize your own well-being to ensure you're able to respond with the best version of yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself. There will be days when you stumble or feel like you're failing. It's part of the journey. And as we continue on this journey, we become more resilient and capable. Our ability to nurture responsibility, to respond rather than react, to make wise decisions, and to balance control with acceptance, these are the cornerstones of a fulfilling life. They are not just tools for self-improvement, but pathways to personal empowerment. Remember, responsibility is not a burden to bear, but a power to wield. Embrace your potential. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring. Feel free to like and subscribe to our videos and stay tuned for more real thoughts from Thought Reel. We are here to provide insight and inspiration for your daily lives.